So maybe you're also looking at this and you're thinking, well, I'm a young dad, or I'm about to become a dad, or maybe I'm just a dad that's been struggling to be a dad. And how do I do this? How do I make it work? And obviously that's a difficult question, because especially if we didn't have a positive male role model in our lives, or we have a gap where we should have had a dad, then this is difficult, and then it makes it hard. But I really believe that a lot of this is in our DNA. It's how God has made us. It's built it into us, and we need to trust some of that to become a good dad. Often what it comes down to is just being present. Um, Being a dad is such an amazing blessing. It's such a great privilege. I'm a dad of 3 girls, and I tell you, I love every moment of it, except when I stumble over hair and elastics most of the time. But it's such a privilege. It's such a great space to be in, and I just want to enjoy it all the time. And so I think for dads, that needs to be part of it. We're obviously the disciplinarians, and that doesn't always make us popular, but that's our role. We have to provide that structure and the discipline because our children need it. But it's also just to be there. And do not be there in your space, but be there in your child's space. Spend some time in his or her world. So when your child is still small and sits on the carpet playing with cars, go and spend that time with him. You're not spending time with him if he is on the carpet playing cars and you're watching sport and getting irritated because he's making a noise. That's not spending time with your child. Go and sit there, switch off the TV, sit there and play cars with him. If your little girl's busy making a dress up or something, then be a fool for a change. Sit there and get some makeup on your face and get to dance around in the room. It's those silly moments that are remembered by them as they grow up. And so I think one of the most important things is to be in that space. If you are working late often, then just go home a little bit earlier. Stop at the shop and buy some boerewors and go home and let your son make a fire with you, of course. Teach him how to do it. One of the most amazing things for us at camp is to see how boys love to make fire. And braai something with him. Just have the conversation and teach him. Impart some of those skills. And sometimes we don't have the skills, but you can Google them. Or come and camp with us, we'll teach you. But I think it's very, very important is commit to make the time and enjoy being a dad.